Previously, we entered the lower ward, had Morty kidnapped by Luthar, and secured his release by providing a grim offering. We also resolved Sebastion's contract by defeating Grusuk with new leads on our stolen mortality. We continue our investigation in the lower ward.
Introducing
Primordius Gamer.
Planescape Torment Enhanced Edition Playthrough Pot 15.
Oh, those stats are looking nice. We're level 6. We're about to go talk to him after taking... Wait, are they following us? Oh, for a second I thought they were following us. Sebastion smiles at your approach. Good day, Kata. Have you completed your task? Yes, I have. Come from what is due me. One moment, please, Kata. Sebastion reaches into his robe and removes a small crystal ball. He gazes into it for a moment before returning his attention to you. I cannot thank you enough, Kata. I shall live up to my part of the bargain. Are you ready? Yes. Okay. Charisma. 2 points of charisma. Plus 4,000 experience, which probably means someone leveled up. It is done, Kata. Once again, I thank you. Sebastion bows deeply to you. Thank you, and farewell,
Updated
Sebastion.
my journal.
Yay! Okay. No one leveled up. I'm more amazed. I think my volume's... Why is she got... Oh, right. The item she's wearing. Correct. But it should make her pretty decently tanky. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, he's got quite a bit before he levels up again. Yeah. Fighter. And fighter. Yep. Okay. They're all quite off from here.
Done.
Okay, well... Okay, well, this is an interesting name person. Yemen. The man has rough, leathery skin with a pale yellow cast and grunt features. His face is angular. His nose is small and highly placed. His ears tapered to point. A treachery of tattoos and scars cover his body. He is dressed in strange, gaudy leather that looks more ornamental than combat ready. His eyes are like 2 small black stones, and they track you as you approach. Before you reach him, Tekken pauses. I would caution you against speaking to this Githyanki. What?
Updated my journal.
Githyanki and Ityar were once a common stock. We were slaves and food for the Iliads. Okay. Mind flayers, who devour our lives in order to serve their own. One of our ancestors, the War Queen Gith, led us to victory against the Iliads, and we escaped. We have waged unending war on the Mind Flayers ever since. However, there was disagreement over the future of our people. Upon the blasted plains, our leader, Zerthermon, made the pronouncement of 2 skies, and steel was bared. One race became 2. It is a rift that cannot be crossed peacefully. We're not going to speak to him anyway. We'll let it go, then. Let's go. Okay. Well, let's go talk to, the fire dude in the one place. Since it looks like we might be able to get him as a companion. Probably should be going there, but I mean, it would be pretty interesting having a companion that's literally on fire. Sounds like a hazard, but hey. Did I pick the right one? I believe so. Just to make sure. Yep.
I'm gone.
Do. Yeah, my volume is off by a little bit. This crickling billowed creature twists slowly above an iron grill. Upon the floor of the bar, it may have once been human, but now its skin is charred beyond recognition. Streams of fire form a wrath around the creature's body, and the flames lick at the few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble and run like wax down the creature's skeletal frame. Greetings. Examine the smoldering corpse. The heat surrounding this creature is incredibly... Oh, to your surprise, the iron grill the creature floats above has sagged and bent from the heat. At first you thought the heat came from the grill, but no. But now you realize it emanates from the creature as you watch flickers of ash drift from the wreathing corpse and float slowly to the ceiling. Greetings. The thing makes no response. It wreathes slowly in the flames. It lives, but it does not seem aware of anything other than the fire that surrounds it. Its skin is flame. Its heart is flame, and you know, within some shadowed corner of your memory, that this thing is dangerous. Okay.
Done.
Okay, well. I guess...
All right.
So... Yeah, you can get him, but... It looks like it comes from going here anyway. So...
Done.
Let's go exploring. Yay! Just realized I had messed up how I was recording. I put it on full screen. I guess I got it to where it was on full screen. So I put it on full screen. Then I looked over and it's like barely showing anything. But granted, all I was doing is mapping out. Oh! Well.
All right.
Looks like... Ooh, we might want to get away from that.
Why not?
Done.
Like, now.
What's up?
I mean, it's only one, but... Still, that's not good. Over here.
Done.
Okay,
What you be want? Why not?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I shall serve.
okay. Oh, no.
Done.
Yep, run. Run. Off we go. We'll return momentarily.
Aye?
Lower ward. Here we come. Okay. And now we'll go back. Okay. There we go.
I'm gone.
That was, close. Sir, what? Sir, I have a word with you. Maybe later. While I check names. There's a barkeep outside. Able Ponder Thought. Okay. Cafe Patron. Drunken Mage. Symbol. Okay. This tall, slender woman sipping wine from a small I'm messing up some of these words. Ceremonic cup appears to be looking for someone. Her facial features are elegant, exotic, and the woman's ears, though partially covered by her hair, long hair, can be seen to come to a sharp point. Greetings. The woman turns to face you. Violet eyes flash like flawless chips of amethyst. Her speech is music. You can hear a faint musical tingling, 100 teeny crystal bells as she speaks, each word lingering in your ear as if they were unwilling to relinquish the exquisite sound. Nemelle turned to face the scarred stranger. She asked what he wished of her. Wow. Anna sneers at her. Stop your drooling, ye leering skull. My what? A hot-blooded little chit. It strived for attention. I could drool over you, too, if you're just jealous. Mort starts floating toward Anna, making wet, slavering noises. Get a hair's breadth closer, Skull, and I'll see to it that you not one old year chattering teeth lies within 100 paces of another. Mort stops abruptly, turning away while muttering unintelligibly. You're Nemelle? I was told you know the command word for this decanter. Are you looking for someone? Was I told that? Actually, that sounds familiar. I thought her name looked familiar. Other than, okay. I had some questions. I didn't need anything. Well, yeah. The woman makes no move to touch or examine the detector, but only speaks. Nemelle took it from the stranger, turning it in her hands. Had she seen its like before? She thought. Perhaps yes. She remembered now. She returned the decanter, whispering into his ear as she did so.
Updated my journal.
You realize you know the word now. Nildenosauji. Though you're certain the woman never whispered to you, but merely said she did. She blinks at you. Would the stranger leave her? Now, satisfied with what she had told him? Not just yet. Are you looking for someone? No, I had some questions. Where could she be? Nemelle wondered. Her companion, Aelwyn, was supposed to have met her here days ago. The boat sighs miserably. The air around her grows chill with her sadness. How long must she search this vast foreign city before she finds her dearest friend? I could help you find your friend. What does she look like? I could find her for you, for a price, of course. Well, she just did something free for us. Why would we charge her for, come on, she helped us, we could help her. Nemelle claps her hands together and bows her head to you. She would be so pleased to hear news of her friend. She told the kind stranger what Elise looked like so that he would know her should he come across her. An image forms in your mind. A woman resembling Nemelle, but with golden eyes, hair of fairy crimson, Fiery Crimson. I'll return if I fight her. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Well, she's probably not there. Okay. Okay, so we're going to try the Contator on him. I just restarted my little recording thing because it was slightly off. I could hardly hear it, but
All right.
it was bugging, messing with me. Okay, I wonder if this decanter of endless water will do something. You tilt the decanter over the grill and begin to pour. A small stream of ice blue water pulls from the decanter. It touches the flames of the grill with a violent hissing and a rush of steam, as if in response to this challenge. The decanter seems to lunge forward, falling onto the grill and shattering. By the hells, hissing bellows of steam and a furious crackling noise rushes from the grill, spilling over you and forcing you to cover your eyes, your ears, and turn away. There is a scream, a crackling, a terrible sound like 100 buildings burning. People screaming, their screams being cut short by the roar of flame and melting flesh. Cover your ears, block out the sound. As you put your hands over your ears to block out the sound, you feel a stickness on your hands, like hot cheese or candle wax. Your ears are bleeding from the sound. You draw your hands back and see them covered with chunks of melted flesh, filled with bloody swirls. Try and get out of the bar. You are about to run from the bar and do anything to get away from that sound when suddenly all falls silent, except for a jagged crackling coming from the grill. You turn on the grill lies the decanter in this water, now nothing but shards and steam. Above it is the creature flames still trailing from his body, floating over the bar's floor. It is staring at you, its eyes flickering like two torches. I know you.
Yes.
The creature's face splits curd flesh, peeling away from its jaws so that it might speak. Yeah. Its voice crackles, burns, and roars through the creature's chest, and with every word, flakes of cinder ash spit from the mouth and drift into the air. You can barely stand to look at the thing. The blazing radiation surrounding it is terrible to behold. Ignus?
Yes, long have I slept, dreams of flames. I am yours, till death comes for us both.
Okay. The creature floats toward you, the air bending from thermals surrounding it. As if the response flames curl within Ignus' throat, and a tug of flame streams from behind his blackened teeth. We shall see. All right, we got ourselves. We got a flaming skull, and we've got a burning man, and we've got someone who looks like they should have stayed in the grave. Actually, I should be starting to look a little bit better. Yay! And that's... I only found out about that. I think I made a joke about it. I can't remember. But I only found that out because of this. I happened to see this. I was like, wait, why is... Okay, so that guy said there was a companion near, and there was two. Well, that's cool. Yay! Oh, I guess I should check out his, well, that makes sense. Oh. I was about to say his AC is amazing. Then I checked. I guess it's not as amazing as I was thinking. But, he's got decent decks. He's a mage too, so now we're two mages. I am definitely going to be better at charisma type things. His intellect, I guess, is where he shines. Because even with all my little bonuses, he's still got one up on me. Yeah. I guess I should put bonuses to intellect. He's level 7 mage. He's a level higher than me. Okay. Oh, armor class modifiers. Crushing plus... Ooh. Probably because of all the fire. He is resistant to fire, that's for sure. Extra 25%. Cold, he does not do well with cold. Okay. Electricity, he's... Dang, dude. You resist everything. You are a tanky. Tanky. Okay. Cool. I'm kind of curious on what the one... Oh, that's the guy that I was supposed to talk to. Okay, well, hang on. Let's see what he says about... Back again? What now? What? Tell me about Patrons. Okay, nothing. Well, let's talk to this guy. Back for more, eh? Emmett leans back in his chair. Good to see ya again, lad. Greens, Ebb. I have some questions. Hey, lad, what do you want to know? Who are you? What's this place? Tell me about Sigil. What? Okay. Okay, well. Good enough. Okay, there's under Sigil. To under Sigil. Taylor. To the curiosity shop. Well, I was recommended to come here for answers. Look, we found Master Splinter. This towering man's gold skin sparkles slightly, almost as if it were metallic. Whether it's his actual flesh or merely painted on, you cannot tell. He regards you coolly as you approach, giving a respectful bow as you draw near. Welcome to the Civic Festal, traveler. We are Splinter, doormat to the Festal, and priest king of Ur. How may we help you? Despite his humble offer of aid, his voice, a powerful and commanding, a deep rumbling sound that resonates throughout the chamber. How can you help me? How can you help me? We do many things in this fine hall. Traveler, we answer questions guests might have regarding it or its inhabitants. We direct both visitors and members of the Society of Sensation alike to the Sensorium or lecture halls. We also accept new members into the society. Lastly, it is through us that purchases from the Society's vaults are made. Spells, items, and such. And another question. Can you show me the Sanctuarium? What lectures are there to attend? How can I buy something from the Sanctuary Vault? You must be a member of the Society of Sensations. Sensation. Might I become a Sensate then? Bluff, but I am a member, Splinter. I simply have not been here for a long while. I've gathered many experiences in my absence, as many as the scars upon my body. I had another question. Okay, how can you help me? I want to ask about you. Is there anyone here who might know about Ravel Puzzlewell? Splinter closes his eyes and thinks briefly. We would recommend that you speak to a wizard by the name of Quill about Ravel. Quill is always somewhere in the fast hall, most often in the private sensorium. Okay, how can I get to the private sensorium? You must be a member of the Society of Sensation. Might I become a Sensate then? In order to join the Society of Sensation, one must be willing and prepared to share their own experiences. 5 are required, one from each of the senses. Alternatively, one may contribute a single experience that has strong elements from all 5 senses. These must be either new sensations or improvements upon our current stock. Should we find them acceptable, they will be placed into Sensatory Stone, and you, having become a sensate, will be taught the Sensory Touch. It will allow you to draw others' wounds onto yourself, healing them by accepting their suffering. I'm ready to become a sensate. I have another. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. Don't I already have that? There you go. Sounds like that to me. So far, interesting place. This person... Well, there's this person guy name. Oh, wait, that name looks familiar. Okay, well, this person's got a name. Let's go talk to him, see. This person is practicing various combat maneuvers on wooded trading dummy. They seem far too busy to speak with you at the moment. Okay. They don't show up in my book of companions, right? No? Okay. It's like a cheat. I don't know what triggers it, though, so I guess it's not a guarantee. 3 played... What? Is lawful... Evil... something. The plates aligned. Behave in 1 of 3 creatures. Sensate. Okay. Well... Someone named Jumble Murdersense. This short, balding man's orange tunic and rather sizable gut give him the look of a walking pumpkin. He is absent-mindedly patting his large paunch with a slow rhythm, as if it were a drum. The man's odd, crooked smile and a strange gleam in his eyes make him look a bit mad. Greetings. The man gives a exaggerated flourish bow and presents a small call, which reads only Jumble Murdersense. Exeunt extraordinaire. Okay. He then snatches the card from your grasp, proceeds to eat it, and grinning wildly all the while. Marty whispers, "Somewhere an asylum is one Barney short. I just had some questions, Jumble. You're the man who cursed Reekwind, aren't you?" Oh. Jumble yawns, looks away, drumming on his belly with the palms of his hands. Jumble, my question? Jumble rolls his eye. He turns to you and smirks, then bites his thumb. At least answer me this. Did you curse Reekwind? Reekwind, are you mute? Is that why you won't answer me? Truth. I want some answers, and I'll beat them out of you if I have to. Bluff,
Updated my journal.
Jumble pulls an innocent face and shrugs as if to say, I don't know. He then covers his mouth with his hand and giggles like a giddy schoolgirl. I'd like you to remove his curse. I had another question. Jumble pretends not to hear you, instead belching loudly and resuming his belly drumming, his eyes wandering around the fest hall Is there anything I could do so that you'd remove Reekwind's curse? Remove his curse, Jumble, before I'm forced to hurt you. Jumble won't look at you, but shakes his head. Ooh. Jumble raises one eyebrow and takes a step back. He opens his mouth abruptly, and though his lips or throat don't move to shape any words or sound, a torrent of incomprehensible blabbering begins to pour forth. What the?
Updated my journal.
Jumble shuts his mouth, and the babbling ceases. He peers at you through narrowed eyes, a self-satisfied smile on his pudgy face. Suddenly, you hiccup. And hiccup, and hiccup, and hiccup again. Jumble Murdersense merely turns his head and waves you away. More. Uh-oh, looks like you just got a curse thrown down on you, Chief. What have you done to me, Jumble? Jumble, please undo whatever you've done. Whatever you've done, Jumble, undo it, or you'll regret it sorely. What have you done? Jumble ignores you entirely. I'd better find someone who can help me lose this curse. Farewell. Okay. Oh, God. Do the hiccups hurt me? Or do maybe...
I must rest.
Oh, they fatigue me?
Right. We need to set up Kip now.
Or is it just fatigue? Or are we all just fatigued and it just happened to happen at the wrong time? Normal. Where's the curse? Does it currently affected by creature killed? Makes sense. Time with party. Well, considering I am the party. Favorite spell? Raise dead. Punch. Dagger of party experience. 51%. Party kills. Okay. The smell of alcohol wafts heavily from this young woman, and despite her dark skin, you can see that her face, beautiful but cruel looking, is flushed. She is slender but well muscled, adorned in exotic jewelry and translucent silk clothing. Numerous scars crisscross her thighs and forearms. They look to be from battle wounds. A warrior. Greetings. Well, what have we here? A little tiefling gutter queen come crawling out of the hive. The woman pouts, talking as one would to a small child. Are you lost, little tiefling? Oh, look at it. Has a tail. How cute. She talking to Anna? Anna flushes, and with a snarl, blades sprout from her fists. Now, Fiendkin, don't do that. The woman seems unconcerned as Anna draws her weapons and clucks disapprovingly with her tongue. Careful now, or I'll remove that tail of yours and feed it to my dogs. Enough, girl. Apologize to her, or I'll be cutting bits of you off. Let Anna handle it. Let it go, Anna. She isn't worth the trouble. Did I even save? What foul things gave birth to you, sir? She glances in disgust, then laughs harshly. It's such a stench. Be you one of death's bastards? You notice a curved, long knife hanging at her hip. Her head rests loosely upon its pommel. Want me to slap this barmy chit down, Chief? Show no mercy, Mart. No, Mart, I'll handle this. Mort winks at you and calls to the woman. Hey, you! That's right, you there! You saucy little tart! Look at me! When I talk to you. What's got you so bitter? The woman, caught off guard, does not reply. Ah, does the little desert princess have her britches in a bunch because the sultan wanted another son? Tell me, desert princess, do you spend most of your nights drunken and belligerent, followed out by a handful of leering soncuncians, looking in your own pathetic way to justify your existence to a disapproving father? How dare... Do you really think your petty brawling will finally make you feel better about yourself? Feel like you're worth something? Because it won't. If this is your sad little path to feeling better about who you are, I suggest you just give up and go home. Marry off into some courtier's harem. Turns to you. See, Chief, I know what's going to happen here. We all know Mort's right on the ball with this one. But, oh no, proud little desert princess cut down in public. Humiliate. The woman draws her blade and snarls like an enraged animal, lunges at Mort. Help Mort fight her. Call for the guards. Let things happen as they will. No, we'll get the experience. Oh, those guys weren't much of bodyguards.
Ignus hears you. Yes, my master.
Well then. So I wait, what? What did he say? Said, no, they're mine. Oh, what about curse? This tall, thin man, dressed in heavy crimson robes, has sharp, pinched features. He bows regularly as you approach him. I am Salabath, oath called Salabash the Onyx, future mage tutor for the Civic Fest Hall. Your business with me, I take it... No, I'm just got some questions. I don't. Farewell. About what? Not the wool and the likes, I hope? Plenty of more common folk could answer such questions. I'd just as soon direct you to one of them. Why are you called the Onyx? What did you mean, future mage tutor of the Fest Hall? A long tale which I'll shorten to save my breath. In my youth, I was once called Sebastion the Golden, for I was said to have a heart of gold, small, all hard and yellow. Well, I cursed the fool who started that, so that he could only speak from his and defecated through his mouth. Okay. The Onyx appellation along the same lines as the Golden, though admittedly somewhat less clever, soon followed. In any case, I'm a much kinder fellow now, far less prone to laying curses and the like. I'm not certain if I deserve the name any longer. You cursed him so that... What? I had another question. Oh yes, you heard right. Sebastion sighs happily and chuckles to himself. That sort of thing is why I'm known as the Master of Curses, you know. Master of Curses? Perhaps you could help me then. Okay. Help you? Sebastion sneers. Doubtful. Before you can respond, he sighs, shaking his head. Well, perhaps I could. What troubles you then? Jumble Murdersense cursed me. Jumble Murdersense, huh? That's murdering mooncalf could never bisque me. Oh, the battles we used to have, though. Sebastion frowned. But I'm past all that now. No longer my sort of thing. You see, I really don't know what I could do for you. After all, it's his curse, not the sort of you'd find on an item or some such. You know that you could remove with simple magics. He'll have to remove it willingly. What? Okay. Well, could you teach me a curse? Then I could use on him? Well, I don't normally do that. I keep my curses to myself, you know. And besides, even a single curse would take one a long, long while to learn. More time than I'd care to spend on it. I could pay you for your trouble. Perhaps you're just worried your curses aren't good enough to best him anymore. You what? Of all the ridiculous... Now look here, you knuckle-dragging sack of scars. Sebastion the Onyx is the master of curses, and there is no other. Why, I could give you but a single phrase that would render that ninjago oops cursing wholly important. Teach it to me then. Purse your lips and look skeptical. I'm sure you could. I had other questions. That's it. You're made me do it. Sebastion utters a short string of impossible syllables, words of power, which you are mentally for later. Use against Jumble. There. See what that does to him? Tell me, Sebastion, the Onyx isn't the master of curses then. Thanks, Sebastion. I'll do that. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
Well then.
All right.
She just told old Morty to stop staring at her tail. I was expecting him to say something. Jumble frowns at your appearance, biting his thumb in your direction and waving you away. Throw the curse Sebastion taught you at him. Jumble, I need to remove the curse you put on me. Jumble stares at you with a somewhat skeptical expression as you speak the arcane syllables of Sebastion's curse. After a moment of awkward silence, the extinct mage notes that nothing seems to have happened, and an evil grin spreads across his face. Continue. He opens his mouth to retaliate with another curse. It's going to be the one that makes him speak through his curse of his own, only to realize he has no voice. Sebastion's curse has removed Jumble's ability to speak, thereby destroying Ignus' ability to curse others. He clutches at his throat, panic welling up in his eyes. Looks like the tables are turned, Jumble. What do you think will happen when someone you've ever cursed finds out you can't speak or curse anymore? Jumble drops to his knees, a pleading expression in his eyes. He looks ready to burst into tears. Will you remove the curse you placed on me? And swear never to curse another who didn't mean you harm? Will you... Okay. Jumble places his hands over his heart and nods vigorously. Very well. I'll remove the curse then.
Updated my journal.
Jumble sighs with relief as you remove Sebastion's curse from him. He, in turn, removes his own, and your hiccups finally stop. He then bows humbly and casts his eyes to the floor. I'd like you to take your curse off Reekwind as well.
Updated my journal.
Jumble nods, pouting, and with a wave of his hand, removes Reekwind's curse. Thanks. Farewell, Jumble. Okay, let's go check out Reekwind. I think let's check this place out first. This person's walking around everywhere. This man looks like a bitter, cantankerous old composure. His mouth is twisted into a frown that becomes even more severe as he notices you coming his way. Merriman, my name may be, but Mary I am not. Merriman. Okay. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes into a fit of coughing from the exertion, shooting you away so loudly. Gee, she's very unpleasant. Well, okay. Let's go finish that quest. Right. There's a few quests I have that I've completed technically. Well, at least I've got a party to gain experience with. Reekwind. You see Reekwind, his eyes have reverted to their normal size, and he is no longer assailed by the twitching spasms that you noted before. He is smiling, and he looks considerably cleaner than before. Greetings, Reekwind. And I had some questions for you. He looks at you amazed. It all stopped just like that. He snaps his fingers, then looks down at himself. Powers above, he laughs. I feel clean again. Good to hear. Jumble didn't want to remove the curse, but I got it out of him. Glad to hear you're doing well. I thank you, sir. He looks flustered. I have nothing to pay you with, but you are in my good graces. He shrugs. For whatever that is worth. He frowns, then stands straight. I will tell the story of your kindness to all who will listen. Actually, do you have any stories you haven't told me already that could be paid enough? Thanks, Reekwind. I was happy to help. Of course. Reekwind looks around, though. Oh, I've had enough of telling tales for a while. Do you have something I could write them in? I have a journal here.
Updated my journal.
Reekwind takes the journal. He scribbles for a while, then hands it back to you. There you are. Thanks, Reekwind. If you would never use that name again, I, among others, would be thankful. Very well. What should I call you? My name is... He suddenly catches himself and smiles. No, perhaps I shall keep that to myself this time. He nods respectfully to you. Thank you again, good sir. Farewell. Okay. I believe the others are over here.
I'm gone.
Yeah, go find the sister who... I think she was around here. I think I already took out the guys who... Yeah, right there. Let's save just in case. Well, I just saved. So. You again. The woman turns to face you. Oh, her lips peel back in the smile. You have news for Sensate? I found the starved dogs barking and pinned 3 of them in the dead book.
Updated my journal.
The powers be not blind in their justice this day. The woman reaches into her spider-like hair and draws forth a copper earring. Here you are. A pretty bit should fetch this worth 33 coppers at least. I'm sure it belongs to one of me sisters, but she won't be needing it anymore. Very well. Farewell, Sensate. Yay, another quest. That's done. Who asked me to check this? Norche, a dustman I met in the Gathering Dust Bar. Okay, Norche. Which is also right here. There he is. You see Norche, he is pulling at one of his spiked bits of hair and using it to scratch a spot on his face. You can't help but think he'd look a lot better with dreadlocks. I found out what was going on in the mausoleum. The dead sleep again.
Updated my journal.
Norche, lines of worry smooth out as you speak. Thanks. Give I. He reaches into his robe and draws forth a large bag, which he hands to you. Copper coins, thrice 100. And he reaches into his robe again and throws a roll of patches to you. Need these bandages more than I, you seem. Thanks. Glad I could help. Farewell. Yay! More experience for everyone. Just gonna add that to my pile. That I pretty much never use. I guess I can go tell the Dustman about this. Fraud's already gone, so yeah. Or at least I guess I assume he is. He might not. He could have just been roughed up. But I doubt it. Who was the... Emmerich. Wait, isn't Emmerich in here too? Yep, right there. Okay, perfect. I had some questions for you. Ignore Emmerich continues on. It is regarding you with a stony... Damn. Wait. Save real quick. Okay. Is this your bar? Can you tell me about the Dustman faction? I would like to join the Dustman faction. I spoke to Fraud and discovered where Fraud is getting the bodies he brings to you. Where do the bodies he brings to us come from? Truth. They come from the crypts beneath Sigil. He's taking the bodies you have buried and selling them back to you. When you bury them again, he just digs them up again. A number of people in Rigger Square have contracted a wasting sickness that causes their bodies to decay prematurely. Their bodies just seem to be older than they are. Actually, I misspoke. I haven't found out yet. Eric's falls silent. He is staring at you with his stony gaze, and you are suddenly struck with the feeling that his eyes are burrowing into your skull. Eric, Emmerich nods. You have done a service for the Dustman. He removes his hands from his sleeves, then lets his long sleeves drape across the table like a curtain. When he pulls them back, a small lipus-lacing coffin lies upon the table. It is a teeny thing, barely 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. The Dustman symbol is engraved on the coffin lid. Pick up the box. As you pick up the coffin, it chirrups and unfolds and dissolves into a stream of 100 copper pieces, which you somehow manage to keep from spilling across the floor of the bar. How all these coins fit into that teeny coffin is beyond you. Thanks, I had some questions for you. I must take my leave. Farewell. Can you... Okay. Well, that's one quest done. That one is another. Discover the weakness. Trying to remember who... Wait, O's right there. I think I talked to Hib. I don't recall talking to Hib. You see a trim, muscular man dressed in clothing that is comparatively drab and mundane compared to most of the outfits you've seen in this city. He carries himself with an air of supercilious arrogance. He also looks dramatically out of place here. What do you want? He asks. Who are you? Who are the patriots of this tavern? Who are you? I am Alias, warrior of the renowned. Surely you have heard of me. Yes. No. Can it truly be? Can it truly be that none in this town have heard of me or my exploits? Alas, I shall have to prove myself all over again. And here I had thought my fame had spread across the world. What world are you from? I'm certain it has. Answer some questions for me. I come from the city of Elberd on the River Tane. Surely you have heard of its glorious and wondrous no matter. This place is benighted and ignorant when it comes to the splinters of true cities. I am told that my land is what is called a pride by the citizens of this city, though a pride of what I don't know. How did you get here? Right. Hey, you're a long way from home. Good luck and farewell. I was chasing my old foe, the villainous life shade terror battle. He pauses, waiting for acknowledgement, and then continues. He conjured his demonic magic and opened himself a doorway and hurled himself through it before he could flee me entirely. I threw myself after him and found myself here. I get it. You're one of the clueless. Ah, that sounds like quite an adventure. I had some other questions. What can you tell me about this place? No. We're from... I get here, and... He bolsters and reddens, and his hands clutch his curves around the hilt of his sword. Clueless is it? I take offense to your words, sire, and bid you farewell in the hopes that we should never cross paths again. He turns away from you, still flushed with pride and rage. I just wanted to ask you some questions. He sighs heavily and eyes you with disdain. Then be on with it, scarred one. Ask and be done. I'd like to apologize to you. He appears entirely shocked, as if the notion of apologies is alien to him. You wish to apologize? That's what I said. No, come to think of it, I changed my mind. Farewell. Did I suppose, as a point of honor, I must accept your apology? Very well. In return, I offer my apology as well. Let us set the matter aside and speak no more of it. Very well. Could you answer me more questions for... what knowledge do you seek? What can you tell me about this place? Tavern. I have met only the elderly Ignus, who has been instructing me in the ways of the city, in the plains. My foe's spells must have catapulted us far across the world, for I know of no plains near our former location. No, planes, as in planes of existence. They are planes of the imagination, of the thought, belief. They are not physical physical prairies or grasslands, but other dimensions. I get you're clueless. Right. Listen, I had other questions. A look of confusion passes across his face. I understand. What the old man said is starting to make sense. Excuse me, I must think this over. Farewell. Farewell. Okay, well, I guess we just completed a quest. Okay, I talked to him. I can't remember if I talked to her. I don't think I talked to this person. You see a soft-looking man with gentle, far-staring eyes. He dresses in simple leather. I know she doesn't. Well, who knows? Leather clothing, and carries various implements of use and destruction about his body, such as ropes, spikes, tinder boxes, and empty vials of air. He looks half gone, literally. There's an instability to his existence, as if his existence had been partially leached away. He focuses those eyes on you, and suddenly you find them gripping and determined. Greetings to you, O Seeker. Greetings. He carefully sets down the mug he's holding and gives you all his attention. I have seen the far reaches of the multiverse and returned to tell the tale. I have walked upon the bodies of dead gods and spun moonbeams and the astral heads of 1,000 shrinking Githyanki nights. I have passed the edges of existence and watched my existence shiver away before me. What is it I can do for you? I had some questions. That's a lot to... Perhaps I have answers for you. Speak, and I shall tell you. I met a woman named Ingress with very bad teeth. She said she had come through a portal from some world that was opened by a tuned hub near two crossed trees. Can you get her home? Who are you? What are you doing here? What is this place? That he just answered that one. Like, dang. Okay, He pauses briefly, thinking, I know the portal of which you speak, although I have not traveled it these 30 years gone. I will take her home, Seeker. Go tell her to wait my arrival. Then meet me back here. I will tell you if I was successful or not. Thanks, I had some other questions. Thanks.
Updated my journal.
Okay, well, I guess it checks. Make sure she's not. As you approach the woman to talk to her, Ignus' eyes flare up, and before you can stop him, he embraces her. She returns his embrace, losing herself in his flames. She does not cry out. Your last glimpse of her is burned into your memory. Her eyes are full of passion and engulfing love. Nothing is left of her, not even ash. Oh, wait. She was the one that asked me she mentioned something about setting him free. Right. I did talk to her. That was thorough, Ignus. And hasty. I want to speak with her. Okay then. Well. Okay. Almost all my people are telling me to basically sleep, so we're going to go take a little nap. Yep, I have a lot more people with me, including someone who's a fire hazard. Literally. Well, would he be a fire hazard, or more of fire hazards are what you want to keep away from him? Like, okay, I think Ingress was over here. Oh, there she is. You see Iris, she is huddled inside her cloak of dirty rags, her teeth clattering. She is glancing irregularly about, as if expecting to be attacked at any moment. Greetings, Ingress. Hey, you! She squints at you. What is you want me now? You want me leave? Not leaving the city, so I'm not, can't try. It's not a city, it's a prison. Everywhere. Ingress, I found someone who could take you back to your home plane. Sorry to bother you, Ingress. Take care. Ingress falls silent. I want to go. Want to leave this place. His name is Candrian. He should be along shortly to help you. Trust him. All right? Ingress says nothing, merely nods faintly, her teeth chattering inside her mouth. I'll go back and meet Candrian at the smoldering corpse bar. Make sure everything turned out all right. Be strong, Ingress.
Updated my journal.
Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay. Kenneth stands as you approach him. The toothed woman wanted you to have these, he says, holding out his hands. She wanted to express her thanks, even out the balance book, as it were, and be done with the damn things. In the palm of his hands are Ingress's dancing teeth. He smoothly deposits them into your hand. Enjoy them, Seeker. I had some other questions.
Updated my journal.
Perhaps I have answers for you. Speak, and I shall tell you. What are you doing? I am fresh back from okay, and am trying to restore my essence before it slips away from me altogether. Negation? What do you mean? His eyes cloud over. I went to the inner planes to discover my true essence. I made the mistake of visiting the negative material plane in order to understand my body's urges to decay and the cycle of death in life. I thought myself protected against the ill effects of the plane with my magic, but I was wrong. The blackness of infinity, nothing pressed on my soul. And I was beset by shadows that sought to snuff out my very soul. I lost my way for a time, for an eternity, nearly lost my existence. I could feel my essence falling away from me. Am even now half gone. Never will I return. How did you survive? Tell me about the other plane.
Updated my journal.
How did I survive? He smiles tightly. With a piece of nothing that held back the nothing. Nothing can stop nothing. You know? And so I carried nothing in my hand to protect me. Do you plan to journey to the ultimate negation yourself? You have the smell of desperation about you, and so I might make you this gift. Hold it in your hand when the shadows press in, and it should protect you and your friends somewhat, should they remain close to you. He passes you a small black token that looks as if it has no dimensionality to it at all. Thanks. Tell me more about the planes. You would know more of the planes, and I shall tell you best I can. When you hear the outer planes, the prime material, or the inner planes, what's the difference? The difference is true essence seeker. The inner planes are matter, substance, true physicality. They are the building blocks of the multiverse, for it is from them that all belief in the elements springs. The inner planes filter through the ethereal plane, the plane of potential, some say, which forms the elements into the worlds of the mortals. Once past the ethereal plane, one reaches the prime material, where existence all manner of mortals and monsters and myths and machines. It is there that belief is born, and there that the spirit that creates the outer planes are born. When mortals die, they pass through the astral plane, no place that is thought and mental energy itself. It is in all things, and it is a paradox among other things, and it filters spirits into the great ring. Do you comprehend so far? Yes, go on. Now, the outer plane, where I start. Do you know the Candrian rule of the planes, on which all other are based? Do you know about the compassion of the outer planes? Do you know the Great Ring and its division in our hearts? Do you know the individual planes? Each of these leads to the next, so it is best to start from the beginning. Yeah, we'll start this later. Oh, wow. Okay, that was a lot. Here's that, negative token. Wards against shadows. Hold creatures temporarily. This is a negative token. A flat disc that appears to have no substance to it at all. Turning it over reveals that it has no third dimension. There is no thickness to this item at all. It gives you some command over creatures of shadow. You can command them to stand still for a few precious seconds. The more powerful the shadow, the less likely it will obey your command. As an added benefit, as long as this token is carried by any of your party members, it acts as a ward against shadows. It will not prevent shadows from attacking your group, but the shadows will find it more difficult to harm you while the token is carried. Well, okay. I think this is only me. Oh, it's not necessarily only me. Okay. Well, we're definitely carrying that, though. Because shadows already appeared. I found her. Same for anyone that looks similar, but, well, still found her. This tall, slender woman occasionally looks up from her cup of wine to scan the surrounding patrons and passerbys. Her facial features are elegantly exotic, and her eyes a brilliant gold in color. Catch the light sprinkling as she looks about. Greetings. She regards you carefully for a moment before replying. She spoke slowly and carefully, avoiding direct eye contact with you. I, Aelwyn, return your greetings. Aelwyn, your friend Nemelle is looking for you.
Updated my journal.
She begins to smile, but then covers her mouth with her hand, looks down at her drink. I am most pleased to hear of Nemelle. Might I persuade you to tell her of this place? Yes, I'll do that for you. I'm no messenger boy for charity. I'll do it for a price. I'll consider it. I had other questions.
Updated my journal.
She looks at you directly, and for just the briefest of moments before she casts her eyes back down to her drink, your senses are awash with a warm comfort, feeling your happiness. I am an Aelwyn. Thank you. It's my pleasure. May I ask you about her, though? Aelwyn nods slowly. The way she speaks, what her words do, how? I, Aelwyn, can only say that we come from another plane. I kind of figured that. Another world. We are not like the people here. Those words, thoughts, very feelings even affect nothing directly. Go on. I, Aelwyn, take great care so as to not affect those around me too greatly. Now, she is new here and cannot do so. It is something she must learn should she choose to remain here much longer. But why? There are many reasons. I feel it is not right to impose reality upon those without the ability to pose their own reality upon me. Okay, so those two can impose their reality onto others. A world with people like that, or even a city, could be very interesting. Is there anything you can do by simply speaking of it? She frowns. A strange, unpleasant feeling raises in the pit of your stomach. Please, I, Aelwyn, would speak of it no more. Just one more question. She looks at you directly. Your face reflected the glitter of gold of just. He would speak of it no more to Aelwyn, and thus would no longer force her to speak in such a way to him. You find yourself unable to voice another question. Your words catch in your throat as you try to ask. Fine. Farewell. Barkeep. Yep. Okay. Wait, who's that? We'll talk to them another point. Come over here and finish this quest off real quick. The woman smiles as she greets you, her beauty no less breathtaking than the first time you saw her. Nemelle held her breath as the stranger approached her. Had he found Aelwyn? She wondered. I found Aelwyn. She was looking for you too.
Updated my journal.
Nemelle's lips form a perfect smile. An infectious happiness radiates from her, clinging to you like sweet, swelling warmth. Nemelle was overjoyed to hear of her friend. Was Aelwyn close by? She's at another cafe east of here, across this part of the ward. Nemelle thanked the man for his wondrous news. Soon she would go to visit her oldest friend, Aelwyn. Now, though, she would reward the stranger. No, that's all right. I need no reward. Wait for her reward. Yeah. Nemelle touches her index finger to her lips, making a faint ushing noise. She would draw the stranger closer, laying her hand upon his chest, kissing the pale, eathery skin of his cheek. Life would flow into him, invigorating him. This, then, was to be his reward. Wait. As you wait, there is a light, tingling sensation past your cheek. Oh, 3 more health. Sweet! Chest. The feeling spreads across the whole of your body, and you begin to feel stronger, more animated. Thanks, I had some questions. My thanks, Nemelle. Farewell. Yay! Oh. I feel I finished another quest without realizing it, because I thought I had a few more. Oh, you're still here?
Well, you are in luck. On my post stab, I regularly have polls on what game I'll play next. Give it a look. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Primordius Gamer out.